Go. Welcome back to another edition of the Life Be Lifin Podcast. Back up on the scene, now me. I'm your host, Tony D.
And I'm your host, D to the J, still in the building like I ain't never left. And it feels so good. Bro, what's the deal?
What it is, man? Hey, another one he do it Wednesday, man. He has done it again, bro. Feeling good, man. I know football been kind of, hey, my Eagles looking bad. I know we 8-3, but I have zero. I have Cheerio confidence in
Yeah.
them, man. But we'll see Friday. What you got cracking?
Man, um, a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's we got a great show helping one another, man. We're gonna be talking about some things, but as we all know, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. For a lot of people, it is family, it is a lot of laughter, it's a lot of food. And just for many more people, there's those that will be mourning, there's those that will be remembering. And
Mhm.
so for me, man, it's really been a humbling experience because for just as much things, man, that I've seen positive, I'm aware of the contrary, and we'll get into it a little bit later on. But um, I say all that to just say, man, let's just be mindful and just keep other people in our prayers.
Yeah, that part, man. I really just feel like, man, that if we each can help at least one person during these times, man, whether it's a ride, whether it's a plate, because we're gonna have all this food. So think about somebody, man. Um, hey, season finale, man, season 6, right? Right?
Season 6 coming to an end. Season 7 is cooking and loading.
It's crazy, bro, because and as we wrap about this real quick before we slide into the disclosure for the night,
Mhm.
um, I know last season didn't, didn't end the way we wanted it to. I even look back last year. I think we started using StreamYard back in September of last year, man, and just leaps and bounds. And we really we appreciate all of y'all out there in Lifeland, man. I
Yeah,
see Esther chiming in. What's going on? Appreciate you chiming in tonight. Um, we continue to try to bring you quality topics, quality conversation, quality guests, quality music. And we say this time after time after time after time. We're here for
yeah.
the we need y'all. So as some things change, and I'll probably let bro jump into it, man, for 2026. There are sponsorship opportunities. You'll see one of the ads coming up shortly, man. Go ahead and rap to him about it, bro.
Yeah, so ideally, look, you business young lady, you a businessman, you got some ideas, you just want to get some things popping. Look, we are taking sponsorships. We're gonna put that little package for you and just get it out there. Let's get it in front of them people.
Thank you,
So
Tony. I will.
you're gonna have price points. You're gonna have all these particular things that we're gonna roll out between now and season 7. And in between time, anybody that wants to get a hold of us, if you look right there at the bottom, it'll prove all in ways. www.lifebelifinpodcast.com. And just stay tuned because we're gonna have a lot in store.
Yeah, indeed, man. Lastly, bro, hey, we just want to thank y'all for just rocking with us over these last 3 years? Like three
Yeah, right.
whole years.
It'll be 3 in April
Okay.
26th.
Yeah. And as we said, man, started off on Blog Talk. Blog Talk was good for the moment. We reached a lot of people that I think that we would have normally reached just to kind of start the fire.
Yeah,
We came over to StreamYard, man, and things just started happening. Visuals. We continue to see StreamYard even upping, their FPSs, man, to where we're a lot more clearer and things of that nature.
yeah.
Of course, the merch still got the merch available, so don't get left out in the cold, man. Well, before we jump into this topic, y'all know what we got to do because we got to do it every
Yeah.
time just to make sure that at the end of the day, ain't nobody coming to look for us. So let's do
Yeah,
this.
true that.
The views and opinions expressed on the Life Be Lifin Podcast are solely those of the artists, producers, guests, and hosts of the show. Any numbers, stats, or stated resources that are given, we do ask that you verify that information for yourself. All right, bro. Hey, helping one another, man. We do have a dynamic guest coming up in a little bit, but we're going to get this out the way first. So in helping one another, I feel like that it ramps up during the holiday season, from almost like the 1st of November to maybe the first week of January. It's everybody's so cheerful and everybody's so giving. Everybody want to do this, and everybody want to do
Yeah.
that. But I'm like, how much better can a community be if this was the standard? Why does calamity or celebration have to determine who I am, and what I do for my community? Because again, if we're all in this together, quote unquote, we should be helping one another, man. Like, tell me what you think, man.
Yeah, 1,000%. And so I have really been trying to figure out what I can do personally, because there's just things happening and you like, what can I do that is more? How can I give more?
Yeah.
If the resources is limited, how can I give more? God, I can only do so much. But one thing that I have reassured is just the fact that in this season, do not get overwhelmed, do not get stressed out as you have your heart lean to giving and really trying to do for others, because it can be overwhelming. Everybody has a need, and it appears that it seems to be greater than whatever you're going through. And again, I'll kind of elaborate on that as we have our moments in the show. But I know the time is 8:08, bro. And, I don't want to take too much away from our guests. So that being the case, let's do what it do.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So, funny story. All right. So, I know you might have seen what we recorded, I believe last week before. And just in the process of that, we always want to do things decent and in order. So I had to reach out to this young lady because I totally thought she was someone else. I apologized from the depth of my heart. I'm like, look, you're not who I thought you were. However, this doesn't change the mission, and I still appreciate the acquaintance. And I got something that I'm gonna get on her about as well, because I believe she left us out the loop about something, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
So if I can present to some and introduce to others, Dr. Shira Stallworth. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Hey, y'all.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are y'all?
Cannot complain. Thank you.
Before we get anything, I know me and you talked about the ministries, the missions, and all this, but
yeah,
I got smoke with you real quick, Dr. Shira, because today I'm gallivanting through somebody's Facebook page, and I'm seeing all the sweets and all the treats that was being baked and set to the side.
Wow!
Yeah, bro. And I'm wondering
that's
myself.
And she didn't say nothing.
Nothing. Because
that's not a giver's heart, bro. That ain't no helping one another. That ain't helping one another.
You've been on Pony Express headed to St. Louis. You hear me?
I got you on Christmas. I promise.
No, you okay. You're doing great work, and we just appreciate you. Tell us a little bit about yourself today.
Hi, to those that know and those that don't know me, I am Dr. Shira Stallworth, a nonprofit called Creative Women Enterprises, where we create businesses for everyday people. So if you're looking to start a business, have startup resources, I'm the person that you contact. And also, the nonprofit also help those that have been through domestic violence. We work with people and clients every day that needs therapy or need to be connected to the right person to get them the help they need. And we also feed the hungry and clothe the homeless. So, we are like a resource center making people and families self-sufficient.
Wow. So how did you start this? Like, what was the need that you saw, and how did you go about instituting all that you do?
Well, good question. First, I give glory to God because I am a woman of God. I do ministry. I have preached. I have pastored. I have been known to be a prophet. All kind of tools will give you, growing up in church. But my heart always been to serve God. And one of the things He showed me was to feed His sheep. And I was just people and God feels His people. I want to take care of them. And I would ask God, well, how am I do that? And He had to give me a blueprint and show me how to become a resource. In order to be a resource, you got to know resources, right? You know sources. So He began to connect me with different people that I'm able to fulfill the vision and the dream that He gave me with feeding children and feeding homeless and charity work. Dealt with me. He deals with me a lot with dreams. So He dealt with me about taking care of those that's in silence. Women that's hurting or men that's abused. So that was part of my mission as well. Having the people that are passionate to show them a better quality of life. Because life give us a hard time. Tony.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not fair. So. And I'm the person that will listen to your story.
To jump in really quick. Because we got a lot of feedback going really quick. So what we go do, we go cut the commercial really quick, just so we can check our connections and make sure that we're good. Because every word, every syllable, every vowel that you speak, we want to make sure that our listeners are able to hear. So we go cut to a quick break. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, champions in Christ, let's go. Gang walk up on the block with a bag full of Bibles they like. And when they see the light in me, knowing God gave me plenty daylight. I wake up every single day like I can't live no other way. I be like, tell them all God good, walking all y'all hoods, they like, hey, Bible gang, yeah, I walk with God. He got the wheel, let me open the garage. Hiding from God, he can see through camouflage. Rose on the 30, all the victory is ours. Evade the devil, all he want is my demise. He come around, turn him down, no surprise. Adjust my crown like I need a bigger size. My salvation came from Jesus, Satan under my Adidas, make them ease up. I'm on Cora telling people how good God is. They confessing with their hearts and out their mouths. Jesus died for all my sins, but in 3 days the tomb was open. That's where I put my hope in. Gang walk up on the block with a bag full of Bibles they like. And when they see the light in me, knowing God gave me plenty daylight. I wake up every single day like I can't live no other way. I be like, I tell them all God good, walking all y'all hoods, they like, hey, y'all know how I go when I get them beats. Stomp on Satan, brand new Jordans feel like cleats. Bible gang, I yell, I promise you know it's me. Me and about 17 others, giving out Bibles. We didn't bring no blankets, God gotta keep us covered. Walking in love and always smiling. Who hits new young brother? Bro pointed the gun, I jumped in front. One finna lose my brother, heart of a lion. Y'all don't know how hard I be trying. When I was young, I wanted approval. Now I be carrying Satan removal. I thought I was losing my noodle. Get my life up to God, now I'm goated. Don't be mad at me, he the one wrote it. Good event with Bibles, we love it. Do you want one? You need it. Gon' read it, just show the devil he defeated. Got clean me, cause I need it. Watch, rinse, and repeat it. Ain't walk up on the block with a bag full of Bibles they like. And when they see the light in me, knowing God gave me plenty daylight. I wake up every single day like I can't live no other way. I be like, I tell them all God good, walking all y'all hoods, they like, hey, hey.
Greetings from Africa. Listen, I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for health. I'm grateful for having my right mind and the activities of my limbs. Listen, didn't understand what that meant when I was younger, but now I know better. And guess what? I'm grateful for you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody watching this podcast. I am TJ, or as some people know me, Tone from 3. This Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for family, friends, being the best looking in the family, and food. You guys can follow me on all platforms at Tone from 3, TONEFRM 3.
Yes, thankful for God's grace and mercy in my health.
What y'all thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Well, I'm thankful for just seeing another day. Okay.
Being alive, just being alive, that's all.
Thankful for this Thanksgiving. What are y'all thankful for?
To be here. I've been with family.
What you thankful for?
I am thankful for having the opportunity to be able to meet Miss Juanita. She is a very special person, and I love her energy, and I'm glad to be able to be in this city. That's what I'm thankful for.
The following segment of the Life Be Lifin Podcast is being brought to you by Yes, sir. And we back up on the scene. Got our guest back up on the studio, Dr. Shira. Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. See, act right. Act right. We got company. Act right, please. Right before I had to step in, kind of cut you off a little bit, we were talking about how did you get started? You were talking about business plans and modeling. Go forth with that once again, if you don't mind.
All right. Well, just that, God gave me a vision. And like I said, I moved into ministry. It was always prophesied over my life as a child that I'll be somebody in the ministry. So I have done pastoralship, youth pastoring, all kind of things. And God gave me a vision of feeding his sheep. And I asked him, what does a sheep look like? And he just showed me children, older people, senior citizens, different kind of classifications of feeding his sheep. And I was like, well, how am I gonna do this? Because you need resources, and you got to have resources. You got to know who the resource is, sources. So he started connecting me to people where I can network and partner to fulfill the vision that he gave me. And that's how it started. I had to have compassion, a big heart, in order to give. Because this right here, what God has given me, you got to be a giver. You can't be someone that's, prideful, stuck in the way. You got to be able to be like Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Like feed 5,000. So that's the type of faith, put it that way, the faith that you need to do it. And that's how it started, out of compassion for people that are in need.
Indeed. Bro, jump in,
Absolutely.
man, because I've had the opportunity to speak with her a couple of times, man. I know you got some things you want to get off your chest as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my thing is I'm just really concerned about this time of the year. How do you continue to have a heart for the people? I know it's something that, God has done in you, but we know life still life. We understand that there's going to come times to where, God is our all in all, but there's times we don't want to hear that this was a part of his plan, or we don't want to hear that God don't make no mistakes. We don't want nobody necessarily to get down in the muck and the mire with us, but we want somebody that's going to be understanding and realistic. So when those times in that life happens, how do you keep that heart that's turned for God to do what he said to do for his people, his sheep?
Right, right. Number one, I've been homeless before. So I had shared that at the last, broadcast with Tony because, once you been at a place where you didn't have any food or have any shelter and you have to rely on friends and family, and this is when you really see people for who they are, when you rely on people that you can trust or you thought were your family. So I've been there and done that. So that gave me a compassion to always have for those that are lost, those that are homeless, even during the holidays. This is a rough time for people, especially with the government was shut down and now reopening. People are still not bouncing back. So I just extend my love even more to people that are in need. I would give the shirt off my back or the last food that's in my refrigerator to feed somebody. That's what God equipped me to do. But everybody's not called to do that. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody think they Joseph and have that Joseph anointing and they don't. So it's got to be something that God gives you.
Yeah. Was there any type of pushback? Because and I say that meaning, as much as we love our brothers and sisters, sometimes folks gonna be judgmental. So yes, everybody has a past, but when they find out you're homeless and now you're in the front leading, did you ever get pushback? Like how you going, how or was it more so like if he did it for you, surely he gonna do it for me?
Right, like both, because I'm a woman first, so I tell people that my women's organization is geared towards women, but we have men that fall in all the time because they need help too. And dealing with women, in ministry, a lot of people don't give us platforms, because you're a woman, they want to see the male go first and all that kind of stuff. And then being who I am, I have 2 doctorate degrees, so being who I am now, of course they're going to open the door. But back then, it was like, who she thinks she is coming up here being this, and they want to do their research and find you. But the best advice is become the community. Become the person that God called you to be. And that happens through faith. You got to become the community, which means you need to show up where they don't want you at. You need to be in the places where they don't think they're going to see your face. You need to be on the scene, feeding people, clothing people, be on the scene, doing things what God called us to do. So that's a lot of how I got a lot of followers and how people kind of knew who I was from that and through my music, gospel rapping. So just different things that God would use me to do.
Oh, so that's not Tony. You didn't know DJ Holy Ghost. She was a gospel rapper. Had the bars. You didn't know. You didn't know. Doc, listen. You're not gonna tell me you're not gonna tell me you do not remember some of them gospel rap lyrics. So I want your hottest 16, Doc. Give me your hottest 16 for God, Doc. What's up?
Oh my goodness. Let me think. The one that comes to my head is this one. When I step up on the scene, I'm the one, I'm the queen. I'm the one to impress with your swag and your vest. Not trashy, but classy. I'm in my own zone. Not the ill, not one day they here, now they gone. All you sucker MCs need to check behind the scene. I'm an undercover sister working like coffee.
Okay. See, y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know life was behind all the doctrines, behind the ministry, behind everything. Y'all ain't know it was some lyrics in real life coming with it.
Okay.
Yes. 2 albums out. 2 albums. Working on 3rd album. So
there it is.
Well, you got the email address, so you got to shoot us some tracks so we can. We'll
okay, I sure will.
So, right now during the holiday, I know you there in Mississippi. Outside of all them cakes and pies that you was drooling up today, how busy is this time of year for you, and how many different directions are you pulled in?
All the time I hear, how do you do it? How do you get the energy? And I tell them it's nothing but the grace of God, because I'm doing Toys for Tots. I'm doing my nonprofit organization. I'm also heavy in politics. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi all the time because I'm on the state board of the Democratic Party and also the 4th Congressional District, which looks over certain counties. So I'm pulled every which way. But thank God that I have 2 children that are 19, that's self-sufficient, that can take care of themselves in the home, where I ain't got to, mouth feed someone. But I'm able to be used greater by God and also used by the people that I serve. So I just make sure I try to get at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep when I can, and I just try to serve. That's all, a heart of compassion.
So before I pass it back to bro, how can us at Life Be Lifin Podcast and our lifers out there, how can we assist you in your mission?
Spreading the word like y'all are doing right now. This is a great platform. Life Be Lifin. I love it. I love it because so many people walked up to me. I seen the podcast. He said Shira instead of Shira. And they loved it. They loved it though. They was like, I like that. I like that. So sharing the word will help me create more spaces in my community and also in your community, because I can partner with you all and also send things to you like supplies. Like I had the shipment of books. Now I got toys, different things like that. We can work together.
Of course. Bro?
So one of the things when you mentioned, as far as toys, books, so that is a major piece for us at Life Be Lifin. Back in August, we started a non-for-profit called Talking Action, and it starts with conversation and ideally ends with community. And the basis of that is literacy that can impact so many different things for people. Literacy directly impacts that income and earning ability, which impacts poverty, which is a direct link to crime. And so as we have lifers that will tune in as this episode is shared, hopefully globally, I want everybody to pay attention to the email that is on the screen and the information on how to reach not only us, but Dr. Stallworth, to find out how you can assist in giving. And we're not talking about people that is just doing whatever. We know there's a lot of things that's happening around the world with money being misused. Look, this is books. Now, if you're going to do something wrong with a book, I don't know what it's going to be besides standing on it to make yourself taller. But other than that, look, we out here trying to, again, empower the people. So that is to be desired. I'm really impressed, and I really don't have a question. This is just me just wanting to hand flowers. I'm impressed because in this day and age, again, you mentioned somebody that is in the ministry, and when it pertains to pastors that are women, there is this stigma that they should not be. Y'all know, we got this scripture, and a woman is supposed to be. We know all of these things. But we also know that the same God that caused the donkey to intercede on somebody's behalf, keep that suicide from happening, surely he would give those gifts in the fivefold ministries and everything else. And so just briefly, I would just want you to just speak encouragement, just speak life, because again, tomorrow can be a very heavy day. And I'm not going to rain too much on people's parade when I wrap up this evening, but I want to give a lot of perspective to some things. But if you can just speak life and really just speak over people that maybe they're not going to step foot in the church this Easter, they're not going to be there this Sunday, they don't have a pastor, homegirl, or homeboy, they don't have no Bible that's in somebody's house, they ain't never seen no holy oil, they never heard of speaking in tongues or laying hands or the gifts. They don't know what a prophet. You said a prophet a prophet is, they don't know. They don't know a pistol from an apostle.
Yes.
I want you to speak life into that person and encourage them.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, guys. What I would like to say is that in this walk with God, we have to believe Him and trust Him. And that's one of the hardest things to do with people that are always seeing bad or always seeing drama and trauma. And my job is to encourage you to increase your faith and believe God for the impossible. In the season that we are in now, God is opening up big doors, great doors for His people. If you are connected to the right connection, those doors will open up for you. The right connection, or dealing with things and family members that don't mean us any good and cause you being angry or cause you being raged and you going backwards. When we connected to that type of connection, we can't move forward. We got to be in the right place at the right time in this season. And it starts with us believing God by faith at His word. So I encourage anybody out there, and I can stand on this word because I come from a family where a lot of them were on drugs, crack cocaine, okay, addicted to alcohol. And I have seen God take them from the back of a building being homeless, sticking themselves with heroin in their arms, and bringing them to the forefront, working a full-time job and loving God. So God is a miracle worker. And I can tell that to anybody today because I seen how He brought me out the gutter and put me on platforms. Now, I wasn't always in the gutter. My parents, my mother's a RN, my dad has a good job, but they fell on hard times, which caused us, the family, to be homeless. But then when they got it together, my mother became a preacher, everything began to come together. And when it came together, I jumped in on the faith and became full of the Holy Ghost and doing all this stuff and, trusting God. So I know what it is to be an unbeliever and to be a believer. And I know what it is to see others get and you don't get, or to have to deal with someone that had tragedy or suicide. All this stuff goes on in these holidays, in the holiday season. So my word to you is trust God, believe God. I mean, at the littlest thing, faith as a mustard seed will move mountains. No matter what you're going through, know that God is going to bring you out. Know that He's got a plan for you. Know that your life means purpose. By you being here today, it's a purpose. It may not be for your wife, your husband, it may not be for your children, but it's for somebody that God wrote it in destiny. So that's what I want you to know. Be encouraged because God is always moving, which means you should always be moving. Don't let anything set you back in this season. God is moving His people forward. And it's only a set few. And I want people to understand that everybody's not called. Everybody's not chosen. When God tug at you, you know you called. When He tell you to do something, nobody else doing it, you know.
Yeah.
Not by what we see, but by what we believe. And believe hard. But if you trust God, He will bring it through.
Man.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Shira, I know you still got more running to do because you was running to jump on with us tonight. Look, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy evening just to stop by, to engage and come to the table and eat with us.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on today as we get ready to transition to the second half of the show?
I love it. Let me know when you hear me. I got y'all. Just however God want to use y'all, whatever.
Okay, we'll reach out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.
Likewise, you do the same. Thank you again for your time.
All righty.
All right, y'all. You know what time it is. It's going to be round 2, second half coming up right now.
I'm thankful for
Ding,
being
ding.
alive today. I'm thankful for having both of my parents in my life. I'm thankful for just the position that I'm in life at this moment.
What you thankful for?
My life.
You know how
I'm
people
thankful
do.
for my family.
There it is. Man. There it is. Thanksgiving.
Oh man, I am thankful not only for life, but for the family that is here. just and the memories that the ones that have gone on left with us.
Zoe, how you feeling?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, good. Real quick, what you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Man, family.
There it is.
I am just thankful for everyday life. My mama's here. She's got all her faculties. Everything is good. We together. My brother's here. I'm thankful for my family, for us all being here just together for a different kind of reason, right? I'm glad to know that nobody ever said no to me, whether it was his place eatery, I asked anybody to DJ, to do anything, they did it because they did it for my mama.
There it is.
I'm very thankful for my family, my friends, and just being alive.
There it is.
My family and God.
Good answer.
Different grind. I am just on a different time. Yeah, this that different grind. I am just on a different time. I got godly ambition. I got godly ambition. All prayer, all grace, no wishes. I got godly ambition. Yeah. When you grind for the Lord, you ain't got time to waste. I got time today. I got time to pray. I got time to talk. I'ma walk the walk. Never perfect though. Know it's worth it though. I'ma keep it 100. That's real talk, no frontin'. Might let it blow like a trumpet. Got spoiled for who want it. Unconcealed. I ain't worried about a pill. Independent. Nope. I ain't looking for no major deal. Cause I pull up with ambition. Even if the top be missing. No, that don't change my vision. Still on that great commission. Still trusting God's provision. Still preaching He is risen. Still committed to what was written. No care about opinions. I know where I'm living. Yeah. This the different grind. I am just on a different time. Yeah, this that different grind. I am just on a different time. I got godly ambition. I got godly ambition. All prayer, all grace, no wishes. I got godly ambition. See, I used to be all about mine. Nothing but money was on my mind. I ain't even care about wasting time. Moving in slow-mo, almost 9. How do you think I got this vibe? I was on the brink of losing my mind. I was gonna sink without no line. In too deep, couldn't see no light. But God ripped me in, told me I was His. It was like hit and rewind. He was like, I'ma rewrite. Everything won't be right. How do you think I got this grind? Christ renewed my mind. Price went up like price, so yesterday ain't today's Friday. We go hard like Vegas night, cause we just trying to stay alive. Even after the day we die, we wanna be in paradise. Never know when it's time to go. Got the light, so we let it glow. Living on mission, a Christian, I play my position. Don't see opposition, cause I got godly ambition. I got godly ambition. All prayer, all grace, no wishes. I got godly ambition. Yeah. I got God. I got God.
Hey, big shout out to Toy, man, once again. So, y'all, we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. Normally, we would come back, reiterate, but we're going to do our soapbox, man. And our soapbox is going to be in the form of comments and what we're thankful for as well. I'll go ahead and kick it off tonight. So, the crazy thing is, man, this season coming up is the 9th holiday season with our mama. And it's crazy, like, how the holidays have changed for me over the years. Like, I spent when I was 18 in Korea, I spent my first Thanksgiving and my first Christmas away from home, serving in the military. Christmas, Thanksgiving kind of wasn't the same, ever since. Then when I got my own family, starting to celebrate, starting our own heritage and starting our own things, then mom passed. It's crazy, man, like not having a whole lot of family. when you get down to the family members, when I say family, I don't mean blood related. I mean family, like people who's been there with you, people who you've been in the trenches with, people that, hey, when all the chips are down, I can call you. So family ain't necessarily blood. I'm thankful, man, that I'm thankful for my wife, yo. Like, she's an amazing woman. Like, I look at, what we've built and I've built with her over these last 20 plus years together, man. And for me to actually be in all four of my kids' life when really I wasn't in two, she assisted me in becoming a better man and becoming a better father in that realm. I'm thankful for my kids, man. I'm thankful that I am who I am in this place and time in my life to where I don't have to I don't have to fake a front who I am with my kids. My kids know who I am. They know that I have their best interests always, you know what I'm saying, in the forefront. Bro, I'm thankful for you, man. I'm thankful that we have a place that we can come and vent. Even though we vent to each other over the phone about things and it don't be nothing crazy, but we have a place of therapy, a place of refuge that we can come to every time we go live to talk about topics, kind of crack some jokes, get some things off of our chest. Lastly, bro, I'm thankful about life. 21 years ago, man, during this time, uh, this is about the time I had no lies. Was it 21? 21, 22, somewhere in there. It was '04. So 21, yeah. Um, I tried to take my life, man. I'm sitting up in St. Mary's right about now on suicide watch, for a whole week. Life falling apart, you know what I'm saying? And it took the voice of God to help me put my life back together. So when I reach out to people, man, when I do things, it comes from a place of love for the simple fact that I feel like that if I had someone to talk to 21 years ago, even though I am who I am now, I had to grow to be this person, but without changing my mindset, without changing my lifestyle, and without changing just who I was overall. I knew I was on a path of destruction, man. I thank God for sustaining my life. I thank God for sustaining me as a father, as a husband, as a brother, as a friend. I thank God, man, just for all the people who trust us with their topics and trust us with their sensitive situations. So this Thanksgiving, man, yeah, I know wife is in the kitchen, music blaring, might be a couple of bottles of wine being popped. Everybody's starting to smile and get into the holiday spirit. But understand this: when someone is hurting in the midst of their pain, all you can do is be there. You don't have to try to top their story with a story of your own. And I know sometimes we like to give examples, but many times we listen only to speak and not listen to hear. This holiday, man, as people are going through financially, physically, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Relationship wise, listen to somebody. Hey, and I'm Tony D, and I'm gonna step down on my soapbox for today, man. Hey, we still in the building. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna just be 1,000% keep it thorough. And we kind of talked briefly. Today just was an off day. And that's why in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, I kept deferring and just say I'll wait, because you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to really throw off the energy for our guest. Today in particular, there was an understanding that I had that I'm thankful for, but
Bad. Talking and my mic still muted. All we can do at the end of the day, man, is give thanks. Be grateful for what we have. Be grateful for what's going on because we could be somewhere else. We don't have to be where we are. And on that note, man, as we move on to talk about season 7, we're going to come back in February. We got a lot of things going on between now and then. Reach out to us, man. We're still booking interviews. We're starting to pre-record a little bit. We got some things going on. Hey, we're going to be here to talk about it, man. And that's what we censor. Everything that we do, everything that we say, everything that we present. The thing is, at the end of the day, as we come before you as two men, as we come before you continually as two black men, two married men, two upstanding citizens, a lot of our conversations come from experiences. So that's why we ask you for your experiences, and so we can present. So, bro, I want you to pick that back up before I interrupted you, man.
Yeah, man, my fault. And so I just said like this: the revelation really that I had, man, was real simple, and I'm just gonna say it the way that I felt it. And ideally, man, before I really get into the things that I'm thankful for, I kind of call it like a almost like a survivor's remorse, bro, because I'm sorry that I'm thankful. And I know that won't make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but I'm sorry that I'm thankful. And because of all the things that I'm currently thankful for, bro, they're the very reasons that others in this world are struggling to cope. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm thankful because it's like, man, I just pulled back up in town, man, to celebrating another year with my mom, my beautiful mom. She turned 80. And while we're celebrating and giving flowers and hearing everybody say how good it is to still have her in the land of the living, and it is amazing. I can look to the left or the right in the same room, and I'm reminded that while I'm celebrating mine, somebody else is getting ready to mark another year without theirs. You know what I'm saying? And the trying to understand how to smile, you know what I'm saying, and still say hallelujah, knowing that it's somebody again that's right there in that same room that I'm in that don't even have the strength to lift their head up, bro. And so I say all that, man, because again, even like, you know, Dr. Stallworth said, people have a need. There has to be a heart that's there for people. We need to have a lot more patience, man, with people, because our circumstances and situations out, they're not theirs. And while our life in this moment may seem, you know what I mean, like my day, man, I'm gonna keep it all the way thorough, man. My day started like this, bro. I go to work, everything is on the up and up. I'm having a beautiful day. I'm sitting on WebEx. I'm on a 15-team call with people all over the United States. And for some odd reason, the dream that I dreamed last night that I hadn't even recalled started to play in front of my eyes like I'm looking at this WebEx. And so in this dream, man, my big sister has been gone for a year and 1 month. And so as I'm in this car, I look and she's in this piece with me. And she just talking, laughing. And just as sure as I started to laugh and be like, yo, this feel good, right? Bro, I've never in my life had the reality while in a dream, this ain't real. And so the weeping that I did in my sleep, because I understand that this can't be. So then you start to get in the world. You up. And as I go across another way, here is a friend that has lost a significant family member. And this is a dude that I have been fortunate enough and given the opportunity to just speak life into over a year back. And now those same conversations are having to be called upon in their quiet time. And for somebody to say, man, you know what, D? Man, I prayed, man. I don't never pray, but I prayed. And then the conversation that ensued after that. So I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful to still be in the land of the living. I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful for my beautiful wife. I'm thankful for my siblings, those that have transitioned and those that are still here. I'm thankful for even the people that aren't in my life anymore. I'm thankful for that because it still taught me how to be this man that I am and to walk upright. And even in these moments, I know sometimes that, and that's why I tell you, bro, like, I know I'm a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, but I'm thankful. So again, in this season, I want everybody to just execute, not just for November, not just because you happy, you full, this and that, not because we getting gifts next month, but just because as this world continues to do what a lot of us believe is going to do as it dwindles down, it's got to get worse. And so in the midst of that worse, how can we preserve ourselves, our peace, our awareness of self, our comfort? And it's going to start by just doing for each other and giving. You know, when you see something, give. It might only be a bottle of water. Give the way that you would want somebody to do for you if you was in that situation. And do it with the sincere heart and the right heart. And don't do it from the aspect of now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to tell everybody what I've done because I'm able to do it. Don't do it with the mindset I'm going to put it on camera and show everybody me blessing this person that's in need. You do it because that's the right thing to do, and understanding that whatever you believe in, it will bring it back to you 100-fold. So,
indeed,
lifers, I'm D to the J. Man, if y'all ain't never heard it from me, man, I love y'all 1,000%.
Indeed. Y'all, we about to sign off early because we about to get in these kitchens and get these elbows working. Hey, first Wednesday in February, man. Hey, we back up on the joint because life is going to keep on lifing, and we're going to be here to talk about it. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm your host, Tony D.
And I'm your host, D to the J, still in the building like I ain't never left. If you come to my house tomorrow, you know what it is. Take your shoes off at the door. Don't pack a plate till we all eat, and flex big time because it's going down.
Something like a movie, right? Yeah, I know everybody don't want to talk about it, but look, we're going to talk about it. One thing we're going to do, we're going to talk about it. Eat topic.